Get a 5-minute business book review, pivotal moments with failed businesses, and hear an interview with a business disruptor who will share their $10,000 mistake. This is the Forward Motion Business Show with Professor Ken and Professor Paul A Marino. Hit new heights. Start with Forward Motion.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Forward Motion Business Show. This is Professor Ken.
And this is Professor Paul Marino.
And we're here in the studio again, so it's great to be in the studio. This is one of our, I guess, show number 16 overall. So we're doing pretty good. And today we have an incredible guest with us, a local business innovator here. It's Daniela Succurro from Packstrap USA. And we'll explain her business and talk a little bit more about her business too. So we're excited to have you here. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
So Paul, why don't you do the intro if you could, since Daniela is more or less your guest, and explain to us why she would be a great innovator here for our show, and then we'll get into the business book and the business case.
Sure.
And then we'll talk a little bit more about Packstrap USA.
Well, what I find very exciting about what Daniela is doing is there's several things. One, she's basically a woman in a male-dominated industry. And number two is she came to this country as an immigrant. She actually grew up in Venezuela, and she came to this country, and she formed a business, her and her husband. Correct me if I'm wrong, you started it in your garage, correct?
Yes, we started in our garage.
And she overcame her language challenge, and now she's a dominant force in basically a male industry. So tell us a little bit, what does Packstrap USA actually do?
Packstrap USA, it's a company that sells packing supplies, but specialized in strapping machine and strapping supplies. Strapping machines are equipment that put a plastic band around boxes, around pallets, around any kind of cargo to secure the merchandise.
So without that being secured, it'd be flopping all over the place.
Yes, okay, of course, yes. Even though if it has tape, the plastic band is more secure than the tape.
Course.
Yes.
Yeah, is that the band that really you can't rip open with your hand? Every once in a while you need to cut it open or something?
Yes, it could be with the hand, it could be with a power tool, it could be with the strapping machine itself. So it's a equipment that could be tabletop. It have also there are more specialized ones that have an arch. So you put the box, and the plastic band goes around the boxes.
Oh, very cool.
How did you this is not your typical business. How did you get into this? How did you start?
Well, I have been an entrepreneur since a young age. When I came to this country, I saw an opportunity in the packing supplies and the strapping industry. Also, my husband, who is an entrepreneur as well, he has been factory trained, and he has a lot of experience with that. And we put the pieces together as a puzzle, and we start the business.
And I understand you started it out of your home, out of your garage, right?
Yes, we started from our garage, and as all business must do is to grow as a need, not as a projection. So we are starting in our garage, and then we went to a bigger warehouse, 500 square feet. Still, it's a small one. And after a few years, we are now in a 4,000 square feet warehouse.
This is the Forward Motion Business Show with Professor Ken and Professor Paul A Marino, broadcasting from Uni Latina International College. Hit new heights. Start with Forward Motion.